What's up guys, sharkeatyoshi here again, bringing you another battle video. But before we start off with the battle video, I'm going to do a little bit of an announcement. If you guys want to skip this announcement, if you just want to watch the battle video, there will be an annotation up somewhere in the screen where you can click on it, and it'll take you to the battle itself and me talking about the battle. But I'm going to give you, let's say, 5 seconds to click on it, so go ahead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these announcements, recently my 3DS capture card, the one that I'm using to record these live battle videos, has been acting up lately, even more than before. I know that I made a video before that my 3DS capture card was just like dying, and now it's dying even more. I know the problem, and I did get it fixed, but it's still acting up so bad, and it's taking me a long time to actually do videos and do live battle commentary, and it's kind of have been unmotivating. You know, I'm like, ugh, you know, I don't feel like doing battle videos anymore. Like I'm doing a live battle commentary, and then in the middle of the live battle commentary, it just completely cuts. I'm like, why? I don't feel like battling anymore. Why? You know, or doing the video anymore. That's why I'm afraid to do 2 videos in live battle commentaries, and I'm afraid to do live battle commentaries because of that reason. That's the main reason why I haven't been streaming either, because my 3DS is just kapooting everywhere, and it really does suck. Like right now it does work, but I have to move it and, you know, put it in a weird position and stuff in order for it to work, and it's just annoying. So yeah, that is my little update. So if videos are slow and anything like that, that's the reason why. And yeah, if you guys would like to help me out, you know, raise funds for a new capture card, just go ahead and view the video, you know, like it, comment, and tell me what you guys think about the videos. And this is the only time I'm going to say this. If you guys would like to donate, I always have a donate button down below. I really hate people, you know, coming and donating to me. I really hate it because I feel like I need to work for it. I have been saving up money for the 3DS capture card. It's about $400. I have $250 saved up since last year to buy another one, and I just need the $150 left to push it. So if you guys would like to help me, links are always down below. It's in the way bottom of the description, because I have it in the way bottom because I really feel like it's not necessary. And if you guys would like to donate, you guys can leave a note. We can do battling and stuff like that. If you donate, you'll be my MVP, and I'll be in great, you know, debt to you, because that's freaking awesome. And another thing, just don't keep your ad blocker on. Like all my videos, they're all like skippable thing, and I really do hate saying that too, because I really don't care about the money. I make no money doing this. But you know, the $5 that I do make does go towards the channel and buying a new 3DS capture card and stuff like this. But anyway, that's the last time I'm talking about that, because I just feel so weird talking about that. And now I'm going to do a little countdown so I know when to pause the video and stuff like this, to put the annotation and skip it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. So anyway, guys, this is the Entering the Dragon type Master Division Challenge Midupopper. It's the where you can run any legendaries you want. You know, people are running Kyogres, Groudon, the primal forms, and people are running these Mega Rayquazas with freaking Mega Rayquaza, or whatever you want to call it, with life orbs and stuff like that. But to tell you the truth, those Pokemon are actually not that strong in double battles, and I decided to make this team right here that you guys see here. Don't hate me. Yes, that is a Darkrai. Don't hate me. It does have Dark Void. Don't hate me. So this is my first opponent. My opponent is running a Lopunny, a Sylveon, a Milotic, and last but not least, a Tyrantrum, which is a very interesting team, to tell you the truth. While I am running, look at that little puffball over there, the Clefairy, the Kangaskhan, the Hydreigon, and last but not least, the Darkrai. So please don't hate me, because I'm running the Darkrai. Let's go ahead and get started with the battle and see what happens. So my opponent actually has a very interesting team, and it actually does pretty well. And even though my team is very weak to fairy types, the team actually surprisingly does well against fairy types, which is pretty interesting. The team does very well against a lot of types, and the reason why I'm running a Clefairy, because I know that there's hardly going to be any steel types in this event, so Clefairy is just going to wall out a lot of things. So he's going to go for his Mega Lopunny, as you guys can see there, and I am going to go for my Mega Kangaskhan. I know Lopunny is faster than Kanga, so I go for the Fake Out onto his Sylveon, and then of course he is going to be faster than me, and go for the Fake Out onto my Kanga, and then I go for the Moonblast onto his Lopunny. Of course he is going to go for the Hyper Voice. As you guys can see there, the Hyper Voice didn't do anything. He should have knocked out my Clefairy with a Specs, but that shows me that he's not Specs, which is good to know. Which is good to know. Maybe Expert Belt or something like that. I don't know how those items work. I am going to go for the Moonblast, as you guys saw there. It took him down to 50%. He is going to go for the High Jump Kick, does knock out my Clefairy. And right here, I do make a mistake. I do go for the Double Edge, which is a mistake by my part. To tell you the truth, I should have just went for the Low Kick to knock it out. It would have easily knocked it out, even though Lopunny is very small in size and weight. I think I could have survived this Hyper Voice, even though it's the full damage going on to me. I think I could have survived it. I don't know for sure, but losing those 20 extra points, I really don't know in the end. So my opponent is up 3-2, and I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Hydreigon and my Darkrai, which is a terrible matchup against my opponent here. My opponent is going to go ahead and reveal that he does have Protect on the Sylveon. Now I am going to go for the Dark Pulse onto the Milotic to try to get a flinch off. I do go for the Dark Void, and it misses the Milotic. Ugh. And he goes for the Hypnosis. I'm like, what? What? I go for the Dark Pulse onto the Milotic here, and then go for the Dark Void. And luckily enough, I do get the two Pokemon do go to sleep. And the reason why I'm running Darkrai is because Darkrai puts in a lot of work against fairies, which is going to be very prominent in this event. At the same time, it does so much work against Mega Rayquaza, Groudon, Kyogre. It just puts in so much work. And this thing has Sludge Bomb. That's freaking crazy. And of course, the Bad Dreams ability with the Dark Void combos very well with this team. Darkrai just here for support, and at the same time, it's just here for people to just target it, because I only have Darkrai here just for it to be kind of fodder and people to target it, and that's one reason why I want Dark Void to be banned, because Dark Void makes you play, like, it forces you to not play your strategy, and that is just terrible, you know. It should be banned, even though there is counters to it. Like, you have to bring in a Taunter, and as you guys can see, the Tantrum does freeze, and it did have what's that item called? The Focus Sash. So Sylveon is going to go to 50%. I'm going to go ahead and commentate and then talk about the Darkrai thing again. And right here, I do make a huge mistake. I go for the Dark Post onto the Tantrum. To tell you the truth, that was a terrible mistake by my part. I should have just doubled up onto the Sylveon, but I thought this Life Orb Sludge Bomb was going to knock out the Sylveon, and it literally lives with like 1 HP, and he gets the Hyper Voice off. That was a huge mistake by my part, because if you guys don't know how sleep works, if your Pokemon is faster and puts the other opponent's Pokemon to sleep, if your Pokemon still attacks while they're put to sleep on that turn, so for example, my Darkrai is faster than his Pokemon, he put him to sleep, the Sylveon was able to attack the turn that it was asleep, so that's considered its guaranteed turn of sleep. So by this turn, when the Sylveon woke up, it was already 3 turns of sleep, and it had a 66% chance of waking up. So that was a terrible mistake by my part. I thought the Life Orb was going to be enough to knock out the Sylveon, but it wasn't. How do I know? This is a timid Darkrai, so I wasn't able to knock it out, and I do lose because of a terrible mistake by my part. And to tell you the truth, what is the Tantrum going to do? It's going to stay either frozen or knock out one of my Pokemon, and my other Pokemon is faster than it, and it's only at 1 HP, so that was a terrible mistake by my part. But anyway, guys, let's talk about Dark Void for a sec. Dark Void is a very interesting move because it forces you to play against the Dark Void. So you have to lead against the Dark Void, or you're going to get screwed, because you just don't know if your opponent's going to lead the Dark Void or they're not going to lead the Dark Void. And this is the problem with Dark Void. It just so much mind games with it. Good players usually don't even lead with the Dark Void, or don't even bring the Smeargle to begin with, and just use the fact that I have the Dark Void ready to destroy you. So you know, and it's just freaking, yeah, it's just terrible. And you have to focus the Pokemon with the Dark Void ability, or you're just gonna die. And it gives free attacking fodder to the other Pokemon. And it's one of those it's one of those moves that just, it prevents you from playing your game. And yeah, so if your team is built around doing something, it just stops that, because you're afraid you're going to be put to sleep. And yeah, that's why I want it banned, because it just forces you to not play your strategy and to play with them, you know, to play against them, to play with their strategy. And even though you can taunt the Smeargle, it doesn't matter, because there's this Kangaskhan or Hydreigon or Terrakion gonna do 1 billion damage to your face, you know. Even though you take out that Smeargle, there's this Terrakion that's taking out 2 of your Pokemon, or this Kangaskhan or this Mega Salamis taking out 2 of your Pokemon, you know. And yeah, they just mainly use it for death fodder, and that's what I did here with Darkrai. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna be uploading way more battle videos from the Entering the Dragon type. Entering the Dragon. Sounds like a karate movie. But I'm gonna be uploading more, because I'm having so much fun with this tournament. It's so much fun. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video is freaking long, and until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later with more battle videos. Bye, guys.